Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, sorry, it's kind of rocking around there. I'm gonna try to start this over. This is an empties video, but someone came to the door and I had to stop my camera and it was a whole thing. So, here we go. Sorry, these ones that I've already done are probably gonna be a little bit faster now and I keep dropping them. Okay, the first one here is from Kay's Spring Fresh Sampler that is still on her website, super awesome. Everybody that has purchased it and posted about it has been obsessed with it, me equally. This one is Fresh Start. It's amber and oak moss, driftwood, and flannel sheets. Obsessed with this one. I posted about it on my Instagram. I love flannel sheets, blends, period. And that driftwood kind of has that same texture as the flannel sheets. That dry, fresh kind of vibe. And then the oak moss and amber is a little bit smoother, but more like cologne-y. But there's not too much of it in there. This is really good. This is a really nice like bedroom laundry scent because that oak moss and amber gives it a little bit more like seriousness and depth. Very strong, very long lasting, very good. A puppy pack from L3 in Happy Island Papaya Coconut Coast. This one is really good. I got this one in a couple, was it RTS or pre-order? Anyways, I think RTS. A couple RTSs back, and I ended up really liking it, but even more so, my husband loved it. He really likes anything that's like a tropical scent of any sort, whether it's like a true fruity scent, whether it's like a body care-esque type scent. He's a huge fan of like pina colada, coconut, pineapple, anything like that. And so he smelled this and he loved it. He was like, this legit smells like you're on vacation. To me, it's like a vacation body care scent, almost like a feminine one, or whoever wants to wear something that smells like this. It definitely has like a fresh coconut, like with fresh air, then like a papaya, a papaya note, but body care based. And it's really strong. So when he fell in love with this one, I went and looked on the site and there were actually loaves of it at that point. And I bought two. One of them's chopped up, one's a backup. And for that scent, like I should be good all summer into maybe next summer because that one lasts all day long. Betty in June from L3. This was a loaf. Really good. The notes here are French baguettes, honey butter, and blackberry marmalade. All I really get from this is the blackberry marmalade. I don't really get any bakery, which is fine, totally fine. I would buy a loaf of just your plain blackberry marmalade because it's so good. So that's fine with me. I just don't necessarily need it to be Benny in June because I don't get the other notes. There are quite a few other waxies that are obsessed with this one. I saw that it's in her RTS today in the 4-pack of fluted tarts. So if you want to give it a try without committing to a loaf, it's there. If there's any left. It is really good. I do think this is one that can be a summer bakery some people really like bakery but don't want a fall bakery while it's warm. And I do think that one would be good for that. I do think the throw is moderate, I would say, not super high, but definitely there, definitely like acceptable. And one that, I would get again in a smaller amount. The next one up was a 8-ounce custom cuts bag from Kay's in Bougie Brunch. This is one that I made a while back. Tea and cakes with sweet on Paris. I made this one because I'm obsessed with her sweet on Paris oil. Of all the vendors that I've tried sweet on Paris from, hers is by far the best. To me, her smells a little bit more gourmand, heavier on that black like berry note. So if you don't know, sweet on Paris is supposed to be like a blackberry, lemon, flaky croissant kind of blend. To me, it's just this really vivid, juicy, yummy, like berry bakery kind of a thing. I love it so much. And I am planning some customs with her sweet on Paris oil because I love it so much. And then her tea and cakes is tea and cakes. It's legitimately that. It was really, really good with this. I might even get this as a custom again, but I think I want to do a couple other things with her sweet on Paris oil before I go back to making this one. But this one threw well, was really good. Next up was a chunk muffin from Rose Girls in Island Paradise. This is tropical fruit salad, honeysuckle, coconut, and orange blossom. This was from last spring and summer. Really good. I definitely got the tropical fruit salad and coconut for sure. The honeysuckle and orange blossom, which I was excited to have blended in there, were definitely like far in the back. They were there, more the honeysuckle, but not as floral as I was hoping it would be. And also, this one wasn't a super great throw, but I do have a feeling that these oils in general, no matter which vendor wax formula it was in, would not be a great throwing oil. I just kind of get, you know what I mean? Like, there are certain oils that no matter where you get them from, they're just not heavy hitters. And that's kind of what I feel from that one. The next one up is Rose Girls Sauvage Dior Cologne Type in a mini melter bag. This one I actually posted on Jenny's Facebook page today, begging her to put this in a future pre-order. I don't know. Me and a few other people have been begging to have this one in a pre-order. Probably the last 2 or 3 pre-orders. I don't know if she's out of the oil, if there's just not a place in the lineup for it, if she's planning to put it up later. I don't know. I don't know what the case is, but she has the best Sauvage oil of all time. I've had it from a few different vendors. This is my favorite. It is a cologne type, but it's not traditional cologne. This definitely has this base of like vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin kind of thing with kind of a middle of like a woods, like a dark woods. And then the top is kind of this, I don't know, like almost like sparkly powdered citrus. I don't know. It's so, so good. And you can smell all of those layers the whole time it melts. It's amazing. It's like it's probably my favorite bedroom scent of all time. And I hope she makes it. If she does, I hope she does it in blends, but I really hope she does it just solo like this. I would get quite a few bags of it because nobody else does that oil like her. The next one up, this was 2 chunks from Rose Girls from her Let's Go Camping sampler in Pond Scum. This was from, so I melted all the way through my Let's Go Camping sampler 2 years ago, I believe it was. And then my friend Candy is amazing and somehow got a hold of a Let's Go Camping sampler and sent me one. I don't know how she did that. I don't even want to know. But I love the Pond Scum scent. And I'm telling you guys this because tomorrow Jenny has a pre-order starting and this scent is in it. If no one told me what the notes were, I would tell you it was oak moss, fresh cut grass, and fresh air. But a lot of much more like oak moss and green grass than the fresh air. This is super green, super fresh. I wanted to melt these 2 chunks just to remind me how much I liked it or what I liked about it or whatever. And I'm going to get some in the pre-order. The pre-order, she has on her Facebook page, she has all the scents listed and you can get them all. She's offering them in chunk loaves, mini melter bags, or mini chunk pies. The mini chunk pies are $8.50. The mini melter bags are $9. And then the loaves are $27. So everything has definitely gone up in price, but I don't know if you have ever had Jenny's loaves before. They are the densest, most crazy loaves in all the wax world. Like, they take me a long time to get through, much longer than any other. They definitely weigh more, much more than like an L3 loaf, but they're also twice the amount of money. So anyways, just to throw that out there, her loaves like last a really long time. Okay, next one up from L3 was a Matrix Melt in Lavender Fabuloso, Clothespins, and Pink Sugar. Love this one so much. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say how much I'm obsessed with clothespins, but I am. And I love Pink Sugar and I love Lavender Fabuloso. Now, the Lavender Fabuloso oil, if you guys haven't had it, is crazy strong. So she really tamed it down in here, which I'm happy about. It's there, but not psycho. And the Pink Sugar is there, but not psycho. I would say the Clothespins is front and center with the other 2 kind of supporting it. And I will request this in the future in loaves because I love it. I do think that Jennifer with L3 has a really good Clothespins oil. I know that there's not, first of all, in the wax world, there's not as many laundry lovers as there are many other things. And then within the people that love laundry, Clothespins is not a favorite of a lot of people, but it is a huge favorite of mine, like by far. This was I always have to remind myself, a Trib Tart from L3 in Warm Vanilla Sugar. I love this. She has such a good warm vanilla sugar. Probably, honestly, my favorite warm vanilla sugar in the vendor wax world. I wish that Bath and Body Works body care and warm vanilla sugar smelled this strong. This throws like crazy and it's gorgeous. I want a perfume in this. So I had 2 Trib Tarts in this, I think. I melted it on its own. I melted it with zucchini bread, I think. And then I melted it with Palo Santo. And I actually liked it on its own and with the Palo Santo the best. I did put my name on the customs list, and I am trying to come up with a really good warm vanilla sugar blend because her oil for this is so good, so strong. It's amazing. I love it. So really good. I will definitely get that one again. Next up is the Pharmacist Daughter. This was one of the large bunts in Summer Punch. This is lemon lime soda, pineapple, orange sherbet, vanilla ice cream, and saltwater taffy. I melted this downstairs in my basement for my kids, and it's so good. To me, this smelled like if you had like Sprite, like a Sprite float with pineapple sherbet in it, and then saltwater taffy is next to the cup or something. So summery and fun and punchy and kid candy, like all the fun fruity things. Definitely one I'd get again. I was sent one of these and then I purchased one of these and they're both gone now. Really good. This was a 2 tile pack from the Pharmacist Daughter in Smells Like Snow. This is one of my new favorite loves from them. This was a pack that I purchased. This is their Sinus Blend, Icy Peppermint, and Swedish Dream Salt. So their Icy Peppermint oil is very pepperminty and I love it. The Sinus Blend smells like this, you know, like to me mentholatum, but to a lot of other people, Vapo Rub. And then the Swedish Dream Salt, I think gives this a spa twist. And then like my husband with those like sinus blends, he's always like, it smells like an old person in here, or like his eyes literally water. And I'm like wishing it would be 20 times stronger. The Swedish Dream Salt tones it down enough to where he can even kind of put up with this scent. But it's strong enough for me to be like, that is good. If they offer it, which they actually have a pre-order today, or is it an RTS? At noon Eastern Standard Time. So going on now. I'm going to go see if they have this one. I can't remember if they do. I actually need to go take a look. This was a loaf from Hayden Rowe in Coconut Tranquility. I love this one. The coconut oil in here is so legitimately like real, like young coconut. Like this smells like you're at a legit spa, like in maybe like Tulum or something where things are more like, it's high end, but natural things are being used. It smells like almost like an amazing real coconut, like butter or salve. Like, I don't know. It's amazing. It throws really well. One that I will definitely get again. I think it's actually on her website still right now. This is 2 bags of the star shapes from Rose Girls, the Christmas star shapes that she does in Christmas Morning Sex. Yes, I melt through this scent like crazy. This is her morning sex oil with her peppermint oil, and it's amazing. It's just a clean, fresh, spa, slightly masculine scent with her amazing peppermint oil, and I will just never stop buying it and never get sick of it. I don't know. I love it. This is from the Pharmacist Daughter. This was like those like break apart tiles in room service. And this is fluffy towels, blue sugar, rosemary mint, and fierce cologne type. This was good. I wish the rosemary mint was stronger in this. I definitely got the blue sugar and the fierce cologne the strongest in here. And then the fluffy towels and just a small touch of that rosemary mint. Though I always want mint to be stronger in things. I'm sure like the average person would think that would be fine. So just to throw that out there. This was a Bitty Betty loaf from, I think last year, from L3 Waxy Wonders and Blueberry Pumpkin Patch Adipose. And her adipose is Jet Puff Mallow, Mallow Fluff, and Toasted Mallow. My favorite blueberry oil is Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. It is to me, it's the most realistic, like, bakery blueberry oil. I have a couple other blueberry blends from L3 that I like, but I have to be in the mood for them because they smell like blueberry candy. I have a whole loaf of this one that is called like Blueberry Royal Sugar Cookie. And it just overwhelmingly smells like blueberry candy. I barely get any of the Royal Sugar Cookie in it. I'm going to have to blend it with something else. But there's one that I got that I'm really liking, and it's blueberry, coffee bean, and royal sugar cookie, I think. And that is really good. So it just needs something else to kind of offset that blueberry candiness. But that one is really good. I wish that more vendors would use blueberry pumpkin patch because in my opinion, it's the best blueberry oil. Okay, this was a mini loaf from the Pharmacist Daughter in Beach Please. This is Hipster, Beechwood and Vetiver, Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I loved this one. This was really nice for the bedroom. The Beechwood and Vetiver was the strongest note here, but that Wood Sage and Sea Salt, because Beechwood and Vetiver is this really creamy, woodsy scent almost, and then Wood Sage and Sea Salt is this really dry, salty scent. So together they made a very nice scent, strong, just kind of sexy almost. One that I would definitely get again. This was a breakaway bar from Destination Wax in Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. And this is ripe blueberries and pumpkin with a bit of bakery spice, Bath & Body Works type. I got this one because she has this oil and I wanted to see if hers was good enough to get a loaf in because obviously, like I just said, I love that oil so much. Her bakery just doesn't do super well for me. I don't know why. I wish it did. Because I do want a loaf of this, but this was a very low throw for me. Her fresh, clean laundry stuff throws like crazy. Her lavenders throw like crazy for me, but her bakery stuff often doesn't. Maybe that one was just a dud. I don't know, but I was really hopeful for that one. This was a souffle from the Pharmacist Daughter in Monaco. It's Fierce Cologne type, citrus, sea salt, and vanilla birch. This one was good. I was sent a souffle of this and then I purchased a souffle of this. I mostly got that Fierce Cologne type with some citrus and sea salt. I didn't get much vanilla birch. And it is really good. This was definitely like a nice, fresh air, sunny kind of blend. But I don't know if I'll purchase it again. It was good and I liked it, but I don't know if I'll purchase it again. This was a loaf from Hayden Rowe in Boom Boom type. Really good. I got this one last summer, I think. Really good, very creamy, smelled just like the body lotion that I've had from Sol de Janeiro. I would definitely get it again. Really good. I was going to say, I think it was on her site, but it's not on her site anymore. This was a clam from that Spring Fresh sampler from Kay's again. This is called Jet Set Janet. And this is Swedish Stream Salt, Black Opium, and Caress. Really good. One that I have definitely contemplated getting a cuts from. A custom amount from. Really good. So this one is one of those interesting scents where I smell different things as I move around the room. Like if I leave the room and come back in, I smell Caress. If I sit in the chair, like next to the melter, I smell the Black Opium perfume type. And the Swedish Stream Salt is just always kind of floating in the background. I really like this one. This is definitely like if you're going to take a bath and you just want to relax, because that Black Opium is a very sexy perfume type. It's like sweet, it has coffee and vanilla notes in it and orange blossom notes. And then the Caress to me is a soap that has some orange blossom notes in it as well. This is beautiful, very unique, very beautiful. Definitely will get some more of this one at some point. This is another one from L3 that I need to request. This was a cloud cake in Dove, Ivory, and Lavender Fabuloso. This was so good. I put this in on cleaning day, and let me tell you, boy, this cleaned my house for me. It did. It did. It was beautiful, but not too strong. I'm in love with this one. I like this one even more than the Clothespins Pink Sugar Lavender Fabuloso. That Dove and Ivory together is beautiful. I would never have thought to put two soap types like that together. And now it's making me want to do like an Ivory and Caress together too, because Caress and Ivory are my favorite soap types. Anyways, really good. Love that one. This is a Trib Tart from L3 in Bobby Brown Beach type. Loved this. I melted this in my basement for my kids. It smells just like the perfume. That very beachy, almost copper tone-y kind of scent. Love it. I will always love that one. I've been obsessed with the copper tone scent since I was a kid, so I don't think that's ever going away. This was a Knot Bar from Hayden Rowe in Buttermint Cotton Candy Frosting, and that was exactly what this smelled like. The buttermint definitely came first, which I'm glad because I'm not the biggest fan of cotton candy, especially cotton candy frosting. But this was probably like 75% buttermint, 25% cotton candy frosting as far as how the notes came out of the melter. I liked it. Don't know if I'll get it again, but it's definitely one I like. This was a Trib Tart from L3 in Abalone. I really wanted to smell what this was like solo because it's in one of my favorite blends called The Mist. That one is Saltwater Mermaid, Ozone, and Abalone. So I love Saltwater Mermaid. I love Ozone. But I think my favorite part of The Mist is Abalone. This is a very aquatic floral scent. This is definitely my favorite part of The Mist. So I will definitely get more Abalone. I think there is some in her RTS right now in the Trib Tarts if you guys want to try it. This was a Bougie bar in Pacific Woods. This bag is tattered and torn because I hoarded this for a while until I could get her to pour Pacific Woods again. Oh, it's delicious. It's amazing. Pacific Woods says, woodsy notes of towering pine and misty waterfalls showcase all of nature's beauty, rounded out with base notes of cedar and sandalwood. I love it so much. I don't get too much misty waterfalls. It's like there's a waterfall in the distance, but I definitely get the woodsy notes of pine and cedarwood, sandalwood for sure. I've described and explained this one so many times. I love it by itself. I love it in blends. It's crazy strong. Amazing. This was a large clamshell from Teddy B's in Sun and Stars. This is Palo Santo, Blue Sugar, Shaving Cream, and Golden Sands. Love this one. If you are wanting a like Palo Santo blend from her that isn't too strong, but that you could still, that is still cozy and with Teddy B's amazing Palo Santo, this is a good one. A very sexy blend of Shaving Cream, Blue Sugar, Palo Santo. I will definitely get again. Love it very much. This is a Trib Tart from L3 in Ozone. Like I said, I wanted to smell all of the mist components separately, but I've gotten a few of these now from L3 in Ozone, and I really like it solo. I actually have one of the customs that I did recently was just Palo Santo and Ozone, really good together. So this was a Bitty Betty Loaf from L3 in Boogie Be Gone. This is just her like sinus clearing scent. It was okay. After it aged a little bit, it didn't throw hardly at all. So this last little bit that I melted, I got almost no scent out of it, which is really weird for that kind of scent. So I like it better in Strax Acid Bath. It's Boogie Be Gone, Rosemary, Mint, and Peppermint, I think. And that one is like much more apparent. And I still have a loaf of that one. This is a love from Pharmacist Daughter. I don't know how I forgot about this one, or I found it in the bottom of a bin. Like, I don't know. But this was some snap bars in fresh mint. And this is peppermint patty, butter mints, twisted peppermint, and vanilla snowflake. This was like a super duper mint with a creamy base. Oh my gosh. This is like, it is making my mouth water smelling this. It really literally smells like a York peppermint patty, the middle of it though. Like no chocolate involved. Delicious. Delicious. And it threw really well. This was a scent shot from Nerdy Wax Company in Colombia, Mi Encanto. The notes here were fresh cotton and oak moss. It was just like a nice, fresh laundry kind of blend. Really liked it. I don't know if I'll get it again because I've had a lot of similar blends to this one. But that one was really good. This was a Mario Melter bag from Rose Girls in Level Up. This is Blackberry, Coastal Kale, Satsuma, and Raindrops. So this is her Speechless, which is Coastal Kale, Satsuma, and Raindrops with Blackberry. This is a very popular Mario Melter blend. I liked it. I wish the Blackberry was a little bit stronger in here, but this is definitely a nice, like, fresh scent that isn't too fresh to where someone would get, like, a headache. But her Speechless is a scent that you can literally put in your house, and your house will smell like that for 3 days. I do think that is mostly due to the Coastal Kale because that oil is very strong, and I really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of Satsuma oil across the board in vendors in general. But I did like that one. It's just not a super love of mine. A love of mine from the Pharmacist Daughter. This was a mini loaf in Perfectly Pastry. I have one more mini loaf, and then I have a full-size loaf back up because I love this one so much. Perfectly Pastry is pistachio cake, Italian wedding cake, serendipity, and coconut shortbread cookies. I have talked to you guys many times about this one before. My favorite pistachio scent, because it actually smells like nutty pistachio not like cherry or almond or any of those things. It smells like a pistachio, like a bakery full of pistachio pastries, and it's amazing, and it's so strong and throws all day. This was a scent shot from Dessa's Homespun Sense in Fireflies. I was sent this, I can't remember who sent this one to me. If it was either Susan or Kentucky Waxy Girl, Angie. One of you two last year or maybe the year before sent this to me. Really like this, actually. This was really good. It definitely is smoky. It almost has like a beach nights element to it, but with campfire smoke. Like there's some type of like salty sea air and maybe a slight marshmallowy note with campfire. I don't know. This was really good though. I liked it. And last one here, this was a big old bag of like a bunch of clamshells broken down, like full, like thick clamshell pieces from my friend Farron. From her Instagram name is What She Melts. This is from Super Tarts. It's Jessica Jones. It's Blackberry and Rain. This is now called Black Rain, I believe. I actually have a full bag of this coming to my house because I love it so much. I could melt this every day. I have one more bag of this that she sent me. It's about half full. Like the BAM bags that you purchase are like $16 from there. And I would literally, I could buy like 5 of those a year and be like melting Blackberry Rain all day, every day. So I only ordered one BAM bag of this, but then in a subsequent pre-order, I ordered another BAM bag of just Rain. So I think I should be okay for a little bit. I hope that it comes around again. Because man, I am just obsessed with this scent from Super Tarts. So good. Okay, that is it. Sorry, the beginning was kind of abrupt, but I had a much longer opening on when I first started filming with that, and Coco was there and everything, and I was talking to you guys about him. But he's just sleeping next to me now. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. I know some people are getting their Teddy Bees pre-order emails today. I haven't gotten mine yet, which is totally fine. So that is really exciting. So maybe by next week or the following week, because sometimes Teddy Bees pre-orders are ginormous. And so many people order for them. Like every time she does a pre-order, she says, this was bigger than the last one. This is the biggest pre-order we've ever done. So sometimes with Teddy Bees, you'll get the email, but it won't ship out for like a week because she prints the shipping labels or whatever, and then takes like truckfuls to the post office, or maybe the post office picks it up from her. I don't know. But anyways, so mine might be here next week or the following week. So that will be such an exciting video to do. I love Teddy Bees pre-orders. They're so epic, and she only does them like 3 or 4 times a year. So that, and then, the Rose Girls pre-order is coming. I think mine says it's supposed to be here Saturday. So that one I'll definitely do next week. I don't film on the weekends usually because I work all weekend. So I'm sure everyone else's videos are gonna be up before mine, but whatever. So that one's exciting. I have some really small Super Tarts pre-orders coming in. The more recent Super Tarts pre-orders, I literally have like 1 BAM bag and 2 clams or something like that for each one. But they're like these rotating pre-orders, so it's fine that they're done like that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you later. Bye.